This is my outline for Do You Know the Effects of Smoking? All right, starting now. Do you know the effects of smoking? The harmful effects of smoking can be described in 3 life-threatening health conditions. How many of you can't go a day without smoking a tobacco-based product such as a cigarette? You might want to listen because this is something that is sure to blow you away. First of all, can anyone tell me what smoking is? Anyone? Smoking is a practice where a substance, most commonly tobacco, is burned and the smoke is tasted or inhaled. The most common method of smoking today is through cigarettes. Cigarettes are industrially manufactured. There are various ways that one can intake tobacco. For example, tobacco may be hand-rolled into rolling paper, smoked through pipes, cigars, hookahs, and bongs. Did you know that on April 1994, 5 major American cigarette companies submitted to the Department of Health and Human Services a list of ingredients that included 599 additives? Amazing. Whether you're considering smoking or quitting, by understanding the effects of smoking has on you, you'll be in a better predicament to make an educated decision. The harmful effects of smoking can be described in 3 life-threatening health conditions. The risk of dying from lung cancer is first. The risk of dying from coronary heart disease is second. The risk of dying from chronic obstructive lung disease is third. Now, let's talk about lung cancer. According to Wikipedia, lung cancer is a disease-controlled cell growth in tissues of lung. This growth may lead to metastasis, which is the invasion of adjacent tissue and infiltration beyond the lungs. In other words, the cancer cell grows and forms a tumor. Before the cancer is detected, these cancer cells have the ability to spread to other parts of the body. Did you know that in the United States between 2000 and 2004, there were approximately 128,900 deaths that occurred due to lung cancer? These numbers continue to climb at an alarming rate as 2007 nearly marked 390,000 deaths, which accounts for about 31,490 more individuals that passed away in a fraction of just 3 years. Can you believe that? For example, I have an acquaintance that is dependent on smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. About 2 weeks ago, he was hospitalized at Columbia Presbyterian Medical Center due to emphysema, a long-term progressive disease of the lungs that primarily causes shortness of breath. Coronary heart disease is another disease related to smoking. Coronary heart disease is the most common form of heart disease, and it occurs when the coronary arteries become narrowed or clogged and cannot supply enough blood to the heart. Angina occurs when the blood carries insufficient oxygen to the heart. Chest pain, left arm pain, shoulder pain, and among some of the symptoms related to the angina, this is what occurs. Did you know that there are approximately 7 million Americans that suffer from coronary heart disease? Coronary heart disease accounts for over 500,000 American deaths annually and is categorized as the #1 killer of both men and women. High blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, smoking, obesity, sedentary lifestyle, meaning that you're just not working out, just staying home and relaxing, not doing anything, eating up and just not burning any calories and nothing like that. Nothing that's physical is basically a sedentary lifestyle. Diabetes and stress are among the risk factors that can be controlled that increases your risk of developing heart disease. Coronary heart disease is a treatable condition. However, it requires a lifelong lifestyle change, medication, and in more severe cases, surgery in the event that the condition has developed beyond the point that it should be. Finally, one may risk dying from chronic obstructive lung disease by smoking. Chronic obstructive lung disease, otherwise known as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD for short, is a long-term lung disease caused by smoking. Chronic bronchitis, emphysema, are basically among the few lung diseases that develop with this condition. Bronchitis means that the walls of the airways are swollen, irritated, red, and they're producing large amounts of mucus. This condition partly blocks air from passing through. Emphysema is when the tips of the air sac of your airways have been damaged, which makes it difficult for the body to take in the oxygen it requires. Smoking cigarettes, such as this one, accounts for about 80% to 90% of chronic obstructive lung disease. According to the Lung Association, anyone who smokes or who smoked in the past can get COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. People with alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency exposure to secondhand smoke or pollution or many childhood chest infections can also get this. The American Lung Association states secondhand smoke is a mixture of smoke given by burning the end of a cigarette, a pipe, a cigar, or smoke exhaled from the lungs of a smoker. Secondhand smoke causes irritation of the nose, throat, eyes, and accounts for about 3,400 deaths annually in non-smokers. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease can be slowed down and treated through quitting smoking, taking medication, and joining a pulmonary rehabilitation class. The harmful effects of smoking can be described in 3 life-threatening situations. The risk of dying from lung cancer is first. The risk of dying from coronary heart disease is second. The risk of dying from chronic obstructive lung disease is third. This is basically what we're concluding as far as like how all these health conditions occur. Whether you're considering smoking or quitting, by knowing the 3 life-threatening health conditions caused by smoking, you'll be in a better predicament to make an educated decision. For support in quitting, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or 1-800-784-8669 or visit www.cdc.gov. Thank you, and I hope you've been informed now to make an educated decision.